Fancy seeing you here. What's good? Wednesday, June 28th, 2023. Week 26. I gotta try and make a thumbnail out of this. I'm not used to this thumbnail stuff because I'm like, there's only so many pictures I can take of my own face and make it look original and look like I'm on the phone. It's ridiculous. It's got to be something like that. There we go. That'll work. But I just wish I had a different face. Unfortunate, huh? Look at it. Damn. I just tried to record this vlog twice and I messed it up. So I'm jumping in the order in which I'm talking. I want to address like my last week's vlog when I was like wallowing in self-pity. Now, I don't like to do that, but I also don't like to lie and fabricate and pretend that everything's going amazingly well when it's not. But generally, I am okay. That was not a fabrication. I struggled. But I think I think I'm okay now. I'm better. At the very least, I'm out of the dip. And I felt really embarrassed after I dropped that vlog talking about, oh, I'm so sad, everything's really hard, I've been struggling. And at the same time, there was, in the news last week, there was that submersible full of millionaires that went down to see the wreck of the Titanic and then lost contact, and all signs point to it having a catastrophic implosion. Catastrophic implosion? Why does that not sound like a real word anymore? Yeah, so I'm sat up here talking about, oh, just my head's really hurting me and I'm struggling and I'm sad, and these poor guys are stuck in a submersible under the sea. And I mean, if the catastrophic implosion is what actually happened, it's probably better than those guys being trapped in like a metal tin that you can't open from the inside underwater and waiting for their oxygen to run out. That's rough, man. Like, and everyone's dropping memes about it and stuff, and like before, when people were still searching and all the memes were going around, and I was like, can you imagine if you sat in that sub waiting for your oxygen to run out, and then you were rescued and you got out and you'd been convinced that you were going to die in a horrible way, and you come out and you see that the whole world has just been joking about your potential death. I think you'd feel some kind of way about that. And yeah, okay, I get it. The whole, yeah, I get it. Nobody likes rich people that much, do they? Well, I've got nothing against rich people. It depends how they act. And I can't fathom that you can have that much money and not do a little good to the people around you. Maybe they do, maybe they did. I don't know what good they did. I don't know what bad they did. I just know they had a lot more money than me. I mean, I could never consider putting that much money on a boat trip. And I get it, they're not popular, but at the same time, like they're still people. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah, I'm not like, I don't think you're a horrible person if you made jokes, because jokes are jokes, and who am I to say what's okay to joke about? I think if you can joke about one thing, you can joke about everything. That's my opinion. But yeah, just personally, I kind of literally, if the people in that sub had all wronged me on a personal level, like if I actively hated them all, I still wouldn't feel great about what happened to him. That's dark, but that's just me, and I just wanted to air that because I felt very petty whinging about my problems when a lot of people are in a lot more pressing situations. Yeah, that's that. What else did I have to chat with you guys? So we're 26 weeks deep, which means this week is the last song of the second album. So the project's going to go up on the streaming sites again, weeks 14 to 26, the second album of this year. So this Saturday marks the last day of the 26th week of 2023. It is also basically smack bang in the middle of the year. I forget how it works exactly. I think I looked at a calendar a while ago, and I think that this Sunday is like the dead middle of the year. I think when we get to Sunday this week, there's an equal amount of days in front and behind of 2023. I think, double check me, but I think that's right. So yeah, our little calendar project is going strong. See if we can make it all the way to 52, eh? And then depending on what it's looking like at the end of the year. Me and Juxta will have a chat and see if we're going to carry on or if we're going to start a new project. We're going to start new projects either way, but we're going to look at this weekly and see if it's worth carrying on with. But yeah, I hope you like the album. I hope you check it. I think it's stronger than the last one. I think there's more strong songs on it. And like the song last week did really badly. I don't know if it's a bad song. It probably is a bad song. It's the bottom line. Compared to, I was happy with it when I wrote it and I uploaded it, but I listened back to it after I uploaded it and I'm like, oh, it's not my best work. And I'm like, I understand why it's had no interaction and like very few views. I get that. Fair. I'm not even mad about it. I figured out. I think this is an estimation of my own opinion about how I feel of the songs we've put out. I feel like I'm hitting 40% at the moment. I feel like 40% of the songs are like strong, and the other 60% range from need a little bit of work to throw them away and never look at them again. But I mean, that's why you do a project like this, right? You take on the restrictions and you create through it, and maybe you create stuff that you wouldn't normally create. I mean, the bottom line is, if I hadn't been doing weekly songs, now I've written 29 songs technically. The next 3 weeks are done as well. There's no way I would have written close to 30 songs this year alone. No way. But because of this project we have, and I think we've got at least 10 bangers. Like, I think I could take these 26 and I could take 10 songs out of there, and I think that would be a strong album, very strong album. In my opinion, it's really arrogant for me to say because I'm talking about my own music. Oh, I just base it off Juxta's beats. I'll just say that, yeah, nothing to do with me. Just the production is so fire, right? Yeah. You like that? You lot don't know it, Juxta just grinned right there. I didn't even see it. He probably watched it on his own and he'll deny it, but we know it's true. All right, what else have we got? I started work this week. Wow. Yeah, wow. It's all right. You know, it's, I'm still kind of bitter, you know. I'm still kind of bitter because all I want to do is make music and hang out and see my friends and sleep in. So I don't like the idea of going into it. And it's the fact that it's not a bad job, to be fair. The people are really nice. I've already met loads of nice people who work there, so I feel comfortable in the environment. The job itself, I think I can do really well. I think it's a good job, it's a good deed. And just learning the system is the hard part. Learning how to use the computers is the difficult part. But I'll pick it up like anything. Like everything we do. Well, we couldn't do anything at one point, could we? Everything we do now was once a complete struggle. And here we are doing it. I mean, it's not quite the same when I'm learning to use like a computer system for a business that will allow me to sell them my time. It's not what I'd call a transferable skill, but it will allow me to be comfortable and move forwards. And I feel okay. I'm up and down. I'm up and down of like being terrified of everything and just accepting it and being like, what? Just going with the flow. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to go too long. The song this week is called Wrong Turn, I believe. I think we call it Wrong Turn. The beat bangs. I'm almost nervous, and I think I'm happy with this song. I am, and I tried to write it loads of times and I couldn't think of how to write it. I wrote about 7 different choruses, or about 7 different hooks on the song, and I kept scrapping them, and I tried to write little bits of verses and I kept scrapping it, and then I had a chat with Juxta and he was like, yeah, you know, we spoke about those ideas, and I busted it out, and I'm happy with it. I don't think it's the strongest, but I think it's up there. I think it would make the 10. It would make the top 10 of the projects in my eyes. The beat is so hard though. I think that's the only thing. I think the only thing is the beat is so hard, and I feel like I didn't do it. It's not my best bars. I'm happy with the song. I'm proud of the song. I think it works well. I'm proud of the hook. I'm proud of the verses. I'm proud of how it goes together. But the beat is so hard. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's nothing I could have written on that beat to do it justice. But check it out anyway. Check it out. I'm going to stop talking because we're pushing 10. All right. Love you. Be good. Thank you. Miss you. Bless you. Blah, blah, blah.